Let's take a look at the pronunciation of the imperfect tense in Spanish, okay? And let's focus on how to correctly say the endings, okay, when we conjugate verbs. And over here I have an AR verb, and let's take a look at the pronunciation, okay? First we need to focus on the pronunciation of this B in Spanish. Because this B in Spanish is between two vowels, okay, so this A and this A, in Spanish, this B is going to produce a vibration sound, okay, so it is not going to produce the B as in boy, okay, it's going to produce a vibration sound, okay, so I'm going to say this verb for you in all the forms incorrectly first, and I want you to focus on how I say this B as in boy, okay, remember this is the incorrect way. Jugaba, jugabas, jugaba, jugábamos, jugaban, okay, so most likely you heard the B as in boy. Now this time I'm going to say the B, but I'm going to give it a vibration sound because it is between the two vowels A, okay? So now this time listen to the correct pronunciation. Jugaba, jugabas, jugaba, jugábamos, jugaban, okay? So hopefully you heard the vibration the second time, okay? Now the last thing we need to focus on is the pronunciation of the nosotros or nosotras form. This A here has an accent, okay? And so we are going to raise our voice when we get to this A, come back down and finish the pronunciation, okay? So we say jugábamos, 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 okay? Now let's take a look at an ER verb over here, the verb comer, okay? And let's look at the endings. And these endings are also true for IR verbs, okay? Now, let's focus on this I here, okay? If you notice, this I has an accent on all forms. So we're going to draw this line here to represent the pronunciation. Okay, this line is almost like a lifeline. Okay, so it's like a lifeline that tells us that we are still alive, right? Our heart is still pumping. Okay, so we're alive. So let's look at this pronunciation, and when we get to the I, we're going to accentuate it and our voice is going to go up. So listen carefully. Comía, comías, comía, comíamos, comían. Okay, so hopefully you heard my voice go up when I got to the I for the ER and IR endings. Okay, take a look at the pronunciation of these endings, and if you have any questions, let me know. Hasta luego.